When Baroness Zerilli in 1988 bought this building to donate it to New York University so it could become Casa Italiana Zerilli-Marimò, she had two main ideas in mind. The first one was to create a Department of Italian Studies autonomous from French. And the second purpose was to have a welcoming, elegant environment that could help in promote Italian culture in New York City.
Casa Italiana Zerilli-Marimò is by far the most enriching and exciting Italian cultural institution in the city. I would like to underline the word casa, because everybody can feel at home in this place, and that's why I love it so much, because I feel that it's not only a cultural place where intellectual or artists share ideas, but there is something more, something much deeper and much more interesting and more moving. The first time I came here was in 95 or 96, if I remember well, and I had the privilege of working in two events. And I think my love affair with Casa, and I hope also their love affair with me, started then.
There are several features that really, I like to think, single out Casa, comparing it to other institutions similar. From the very beginning, Casa was within an American institution, within a great American university, that is New York University. The second thing is that Italian-American studies have always been welcomed in this place as a part of Italian studies and Italian culture. The other thing is that we did not want to give the idea that Italy is a big outdoor museum. So not only looking back at a glorious history, but also having the courage to look at the contemporary situation, even when the contemporary situation it is not as cheerful and optimistic as we would like it to be.
I arrived at Casa Italiana a few years ago, and I'm in charge of the exhibits, and I also take care of the career fair. We organize a career fair in collaboration with the Italian American Chamber of Commerce. This gives the possibility to all students at NYU who studied Italian to gain access to companies and firms that value their bilingual skills. Here at Casa Italiana, we host a big number of exhibits. Our exhibits are normally of great Italian artists like Burri, Fontana, Capogrossi, but we also like to open the space to young Italian artists like Tao Kulczycki or David Boca.
The mission of Casa Italiana basically remains the same, but we want Casa to progress with the world, at the speed of the world. That is why we made a few years ago a very deliberate decision to invest a lot of energy and also funding in our Multimedia Archive.
Since 2009, I have been program coordinator here at Casa Italiana, and we have been working on a daily basis to bring more and more of the activities we do here on the web. The website is constantly being upgraded, and many of our events today are also streamed live on the internet. This way we can interact in real time with our audience. Every day is unique. One day we may be presenting a brand new film and receiving the film at the last minute. Another day we might simply have a presenter with a microphone. This makes it a challenge also for me, and this is what I like the most about my job here at Casa Italiana.
We are very well known for our events, and of course this remains the major part of our work. We have more than 100 events per year, but very few people know that the Casa is really an operation that is alive and lively basically all day long.
My role is to, on one hand, to oversee and execute all administrative tasks required of a unit that is basically a part of a university, and all the administrative tasks including budgeting, budget forecasting, financial reports, staff scheduling, staff hiring, staff training. One part of the activity that I would like to point out is the fact that we employ NYU students. They obviously cannot be present at any given hour, so we kind of have to create a mosaic of of people's schedules, everything is really basically dependent on this group of young people.
In the morning here we have the upper division courses offered by the Department of Italian Studies. In the afternoon we have the graduate courses for the master and PhD students. And then we have the life of other components of the Casa. A theater company residence, KIT, Kairos Italy Theater, and an opera company residence, Underworld Productions. And in exchange for this hospitality that we give them, they prepare site-specific performances for us and are also available to assist us when we need a singer or an actor for one of our events.
I know Casa Italiana Zerilli-Marimò at NYU since 1997, meaning that I came here, I don't remember when and how, but I remember that we did a first show and it was a success. I am also lucky enough to be part of Casa Italiana with my theater company. One of the things we do, and you see the actors behind me, we do performances with the young division of my company. And everything we do here is sharing with the audience our love for our culture. And that is the beauty. Besides, I have to say that Stefano Albertini and the Baroness Mariuccia Zerilli-Marimò are very special people.
In the past 2 years, we've also had the fortune of having, thanks to the entrepreneurial spirit of some of our friends at the Casa, 2 groups, a book club and the film club. They are independent, they're housed here, because I also like the idea that the Casa is a workshop, it's a lab, where ideas can be born and developed, not necessarily under my guidance. So all these components make the Casa really a lively center of cultural and artistic life, I would say basically 16 hours a day at least.